Dude, so
Oh yeah, okay.
you know what dawned on me the other day, and this is like totally not dating, but I was talking to my buddy Josh, and we were talking about, you know how like a lot of, especially guys, I feel like you have those teachers, and you're like, oh, the teacher, not so much that he hates me, because those people are just whiners, but like the teacher's not a nice person, and every time when you're a kid, it's like, look, the teacher's fine, just like grow up and do your work or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever looked back and it's like, no, that teacher was just a bitch? You know what I mean? Have you guys ever looked back at any of those?
I think that the only teacher that I ever didn't really like, because I thought she was a bitch, like I knew from like day one, this is a bitch, I'm not gonna like her. Like I've always been like a straight
We might have the same teachers.
Which teacher?
It was DeRose for calculus. Like I hated her.
Oh, never mind.
And
I never got that far in math.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so check this out. I had this teacher in the 3rd grade. Her name was Miss Jacobson.
3rd grade?
3rd grade. Miss Jacobson.
You already had an idea that she was like bad
I didn't
lady?
use that terminology in 3rd grade, but I had that feeling.
Yeah,
You know what I
okay.
mean? That I now relate to as somebody that's a bitch.
I wasn't gonna use that word, but that's why I cut myself short and said bad lady. But anyways.
Yeah, definitely clean that up
Yeah.
for sure with Clorox wipes. So, okay, so a couple months in, I'm trying to describe who she is. I like when you're a kid, because I was still innocent, so I wasn't like, oh, I hate that girl or woman. But you know, there's not. You just, I don't know. You're not stoked to go to that class, and she had to go. Okay, so let me paint you a picture. We had to do this assignment, right? She goes, all right, class. And she like stood there like with her wide set hips with her hands behind her back. She goes, all right, class, we're going to write one paragraph, 4 sentences, each and every one of you, about how much and why you guys love me so much. Yeah, that's who
What?
I'm dealing with, okay? Okay, yeah, so hang on. Gets better. I'm like the last one to turn in this assignment. 4 sentences, I'm having a hard time coming up with reasons why I love you. I'm an innocent kid. This isn't like, oh, he's just lazy, he doesn't want to turn on. This is a kid that legitimately is having a hard time coming up with
yeah.
4 sentences on why you like me.
Oh
Okay.
My gosh.
So check this out. Miss Jacobson was a heavier set woman. The scale I've been using for a very long time is if you were to see her, because women hide their weight very well. Like if you ask a woman, she actually tells you how much you weigh. Like you're like, oh, that doesn't really mean much because you never really know.
Yeah.
Like on a scale. So my visual that I like to give people for how fat a woman is, she was laying flat on her back and had to get to fighting stance. Like, all right, go. Like, boom, fighting stance. She would either A, have to roll over and like do like the roll over onto one knee, take a breath, and then get up from that knee and then get up, okay? Or she would
I
have
might have to do that.
she would have to do like the rock back and forth to build momentum and then whoop and then get up. So she's very big. I wrote 4 sentences on why I like Miss Jacobson. I wrote, Miss Jacobson, and this is verbatim, okay? Miss Jacobson, I really like you because you can run really fast.
You did not.
I fucking swear. Hang on. Sentence number 2. Miss Jacobson, I really like you because you can swim very fast. Hang on. Gets even better. Miss Jacobson, I really like you because you can jump really high. Miss Jacobson, you're my favorite teacher in the world. I'm the last guy to turn in. Later in the day, that afternoon, she calls me over. She goes, Steven, can you please come over here? And I'm like, I don't know, it's because of that. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, what's going on? You know, I'm a free-locking little 3rd grader. And then she goes, Steven, you're going to have to redo this assignment. And it's like, oh, why? Like, you know, that like, oh, I'm in trouble as a kid. But I don't know why. Like, it's 4 sentences. What's the deal? And like,
They were all positive.
this
Like,
is exactly what she tells me. She goes, Steven, I hate to break it to you, but I can't run very fast. And I don't jump very high. And I can't swim very fast either. And I hope I'm your favorite teacher. So you're going to have to redo this assignment. And I did. I struggled. But it was just like one of those moments where, like Miss Clapperud in 1st grade, super hot, right? With the last name like Clapperud, you'd think she'd be hanging drywall or something like that. But like she's super hot. Miss Jacobson in 3rd grade, I thought she was a bitch. And yeah, still think that to this day. And if you're listening, Miss Jacobson, find me, comment on something, and I'd love to have you on and talk about it. I ended up getting switched out of that class like 3 months in because my dad, I was like not doing good. And my dad sat in and she like wouldn't even talk to my dad.